How's everybody doing today? Today. It's the week is almost over. I'm so fucking excited. I can't even get over it. And the weird thing is it doesn't mean much to me because day. Like that's how it's weird. Like people were getting upset at the beginning of the hysterical freak out that has been the last 2 years for no good reason, by the way. For the last 2 years, people were like, "Oh my God, it seems like the same day." That was my world before this. Like Crystal and I coach people 7 days a week. We write all the time, produce content daily. So not much has fucking changed for us when it comes to that regard. So, Sabina, how you doing? Janet, how the fuck are you? Wilson Lee, John Harris, who's been here since like 6:30. Jeez. Dazzy, how the fuck are you? So today I thought we'd do a little something different. We're gonna let people get on. And I'm just going to kind of take it wherever I fucking let it take it. We're going to go to visit Weight Loss YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a search of YouTube. Brian, how are you? Elizabeth, how are you? N8344, how the fuck are you? Jen Louise, what's going on? Corey Rat, how the fuck is everybody doing? Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Everybody's being nice and cordial. Everybody's being pleasant. You guys are going to give me a bad name. It's really fucking, like, you're going to ruin my fucking good reputation of being a horrible, evil man who tells people that they're fat and that they should lose weight. Because that's how somehow horrible and fucking evil in our society today is to try to fucking look out for people. Pathetic shit. Big morning cup of coffee. Casey, how you doing? Jessica, how you doing? So today, like I said, we're just going to go down the line. We're going to do a search on Google for weight loss. I'm going to wait for a few people to get on here. I would normally wait till 5 after to start the shit. What I got going on for this weekend, I'm going to do I'm going to crank up my training a little bit. It's that time of year where I have things get a little bit more intense. I'm writing like crazy. Going to finish up this book finally, and then we are going to start the next one. The next one is going to be called probably Be So Good, like just how like it all transpired a little bit. And then I'm going to be writing articles for No Morbidity and things like that too. Let's see. Your basil sprouted, awesome. And Laura K, how are you doing? I made it listening while I make breakfast. What's up, Alan? How you doing, Jacob? I'm doing very fucking good. Very good. I've been sleeping really well, like sleeping really hard. And for me, that's the thing. You know, my allergies are fucking killing me. I already took an Allegra today, but glad I tuned into this since I work from home. Hey everyone, Amy, how are you? Very fucking nice to talk to you. So, one of the things that I wanted to impress upon people before we get started, right? I wanted this beginning. When I do talk about like the topics I talk about, I do want everybody to understand like I want the best for everybody and the best for society. Like I truly believe in what I fucking say. I'm not just bringing out talking points to you. Like I truly believe that we are at a level of ill health in society that it's dangerous for society. I truly believe that that's planned level. I truly believe that for the last couple of decades, it has been very clear and evident that we've been getting fatter and fatter and fatter and less healthy, and chronic illness and disease has been climbing and climbing and climbing. And there's been no real mitigating stance against it. Like I used to, yeah, it's awesome sauce. She's being crazy right now. We were playing a little bit ago. But it's been very clear and very evident for decades now that we've been getting sicker and sicker as people. Like, it's not deniable. The level of obesity has climbed, and with the level of obesity, so has chronic illness and disease. This is just fact. You know, this is not me fat shaming fat. It's just obesity causes problems. You know, we've known this, and for profit, they have ignored it. I mean, like, and by they, the government and our health officials and society, people that absolutely knew better. You know, we've gotten to the point now where, if you're obese and you walk into a doctor's office, your doctor should immediately say something about your weight. But we've gotten to the stage in society where we have people saying that that's somehow, discriminatory. Like, the fatness causes illness. It just does. We need to get there as people. Like, I'm not trying to shame anybody, but me saying this is like me saying that fat people are sickly upsets many people. You know, they call it shaming. It's not shaming. It's reality. Being obese makes you ill. Being obese makes you produce less antibodies for viruses. Like, you recover. You are more susceptible, and you recover less. You don't actually build up immunity. Like, when you're obese. Like, we know this. This has been studied. That's not shaming. That's reality. Saying that you are in a dangerous spot for even what was supposedly going to be the most dangerous virus ever, you don't even get immunity for it if you get it. This is not shaming. This is reality. This is science. For the last couple of decades, we have watched people get sicker and sicker and sicker, and I just am having a harder and harder and harder time believing that it was not by design. I mean, if you are ill, you need to use pharma. You consume more. Consumption is the goal of corporations. I own companies. I want you to consume my products. By the way, we are running a coaching special. I'll put it down in here. This is a coaching special we run every live. It's the pin comment. And there's also a 30-minute consultation where I will sit and talk to a person for 30 minutes and try to help them as much as I can in that 30 minutes. It also gives people access to our app for a month, live and pre-recorded yoga, hit style training. They can track everything they want to right on the app. They can reach out to us, send us messages, and we respond back. Like, I honestly don't understand the difficulty people have around this. I want people to. We produce a good product, daily communication, weekly video conference calls. We help people adjust their lives in a proven manner that helps them reduce their weight and get it down in a way that it does not feel like a diet. Like, the idea is satiation and satisfaction. If you feel like you're dieting, we're on the wrong path. I want people to consume that. I want people to purchase that coaching. We do one coaching every live, one coaching special every live. So I want people to consume that. I do. It's the goal of all corporations is to make money. So we can't think that huge, large corporations with a history of lying, a history of bribing doctors to prescribe their shit, we can't think that the pharmaceutical industry wants us to be sick. I mean, is that really conspiracy theory? That large corporations want people to be fat because being fat does cause illness. Being fat itself comes from the larger portion consumption than the person normally would have. Period. Period. Whether it's the cheapest, most disgusting, nutritionally sparse food ever, and all it is calories, you're still over-consuming that because you're consuming more calories than your body is spending. Like, we need to get there, I mean, we need to understand that being this big as a society is very, very, very bad for us. Very. Like, I'm not trying to fucking hurt nobody's feelings. Like, I don't care if your feelings get hurt. I'm going to be real. I came from a generation where if you were so fucking soft that words hurt your feelings, you were fucking weak. And I still believe that. If you are so fucking soft that me saying the words obesity or saying, hey, you're fat, you should lose weight, if that cripples you, you should lose weight because you know it's so fucking true. Like, I come from that generation. I come from people that, like, we sat around and insulted each other as friendship, So me stating this stuff very nicely, like, anybody that knows, if you've been a long time follower of the channel, I'm extremely nice when I speak about and to obese people. I could get fucking way more savage. Like, I got the dial set at 1, instead of my normal volume that's set at 11. You know, like it's pretty pretty fucking crazy how people think I'm super fucking mean right now when I literally do take it extremely easy. Like I could say horribly fucking hurtful, mean shit because that's what I do. Like that's how my brain works. I'm fucking. I think that sometimes that shit's very funny, you know, uh, because I have a sense of humor and I understand comedy is comedy, you know. But fucking reality is that at no point in time am I trying to hurt people by this shit. It's just time that we wake up. It's time that we keep getting fatter. Like I mean, does nobody see how this cannot go well? And Rebecca, thank you. I'm not trying to really explain myself. I'm trying to wake people up to the fact that if you really think me giving advice to you, like if you're one of those people that watches this strictly because you hate me, which is another really weird fucking thing. There's a lot of people I do not like that make content that I just don't watch their fucking content. And if I do watch their content because it's factually based and they point out a good thing, I still don't like them, but at least they pointed out something factual, you know? It's just very fucking strange, people. Very fucking strange. But if you watch this just to be fucking upset with me, understand that you know it's true. The reason why the reason why you get upset by it is that you know it's true. You know I'm not judging you on your looks. How about this? I do not find obesity attractive. I don't find obesity attractive because it means the person is ill. I didn't find it attractive when I was obese. The fuck, people? I mean, it comes from illness. It comes from the person not treating themselves well. So what the fuck? I mean, it's insane that we were there. You know, talking about weight loss is not some sort of phobic. Talking about weight loss, sustained, consistent, realistic weight loss, is good for people. Me giving advice on getting proper hydration, proper sleep, proper stress management, seeking some counseling if you fucking need it, getting some coaching because we absolutely do. We absolutely fucking provide coaching and tons of free advice. Having people, suggesting that people try to focus on getting protein and healthy fats early in the day because it satiates them more, and save anything that tastes sweet until the end of the day as more like nature's reward, and try to eat almost all of your food, like 90 to 95% of your food, try to fucking eat that as non-processed food items. That's not being mean, motherfuckers. That is not being mean at all. You know what being mean is? Telling you to fucking put a facial decoration on and that somehow it's going to protect you, when in fact it likely has increased your risk of fucking getting the disease that they're trying to fucking stop you from getting by wearing it. At no point in time, even that was all bullshit. If you can't see that a lot of this was on purpose to make society weaker mentally and physically, poorer, in this last 2 years, you need to fucking get there. Because I see a lot of people waking up. A lot of people are like, oh shit, this wasn't necessary. There's studies coming out showing that fucking lockdowns didn't do shit. Lockdowns changed the death rate by 0.2% of an already very extremely small death rate. That's 86 people in the course of the last 2 years who didn't have comorbidities. That's the variance for all of lockdowns. And people still are talking about this shit. They're still doing it in many fucking places. It does not fucking help. It is a virus. What you're trying to avoid it is trying to fucking stop the tides, the tides of the ocean. It's nature. You're not going to fucking do it. We should have been spending 2 years getting as healthy as fucking possible. Instead, we got fatter. That's by design, people. More prescription painkillers, more prescription fucking antidepressants, cholesterol medications, diabetes medications. More new prescriptions for these things have been issued in the last 2 years than ever before. It's because we're sick. What the fuck are people going to do if something really actually fucking deadly comes about? You know, I mean, I'm sorry because, like, I mean, yes, people died from this. Yes, deadly. I fucking get blah, 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 blah. It is a fucking cold. Like, what happens if something for, like, real fucking rears its head? You know? And so somebody put that, military members are being discharged because not wanting the jab. It makes no sense. Absolutely zero fucking sense. They're, like, military members are at very, 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 very fucking low risk. Like, extremely, extremely fucking low risk. And the jibby jab does not stop transmission. Like anybody being made to take this is that, I mean, when it has risk without doing what it says it does. I mean, our military that's making people do this should be brought up on charges, face Nuremberg charges. People need to fucking get there, for real. Project Veritas just exposed the inflated C-19 report. You know, I'm not saying I'm a big fan of theirs or not. What I am saying is they're some of the only people that's doing actual journalism anymore, and other quote unquote news organizations are literally, and I mean fucking literally, yelling at them for doing fucking journalism. I mean, when they're doing the type of journalism that was around when I was a kid, investigative journalism. They're trying to get interviews. They're trying to fucking get secret tapes. And they're fucking literally doing what they're fucking supposed to do. And I tell you the best thing to do to put yourself in the best position to survive the vid. Well, I am not a doctor, but I can tell you this. If you're obese, don't be. Again, I'm going to say what I do for people, and this is, again, what I think is the best way. You should eat 85 to 95% or more whole foods, vegetables, fruits, meats, fish, eggs, maybe some cheese. Ultra-processed items, you should view them as for pleasure only, to be eaten for pleasure sporadically. You should view anything that has sugar or processed flour in it with the same care you do alcohol. For real. Ingest it in the same way that you do alcohol. You should focus on getting proper hydration. You should focus on getting proper sleep. You should focus on putting proper stress relief. You should focus on getting good, consistent cardiovascular activity every single fucking day. You should focus on being at a body weight and a body fat percentage that is conducive to good, solid health. You should try to get to the point where you do not have any fat rolls at the very, very, very least. If you are male and can take and get a bunch of visceral fat, you need to do something about that. And you should supplement antiviral replication supplements such as vitamin D, quercetin, zinc, magnesium. There's multiple zinc, magnesium, quercetin, apinogen helps flush, get stuff into the system. You should very much so wash your hands fairly often. You should try to avoid touching your face as much as humanly possible with your hands. Like you touch surfaces and then touch your face. That's not just for the vid. That's for fucking all viruses and shit. I mean, what the fuck? This is sixth grade shit. You know? So you should try your very best to lead as healthy of a fucking lifestyle as possible. Because that is not just shown for the vid, but for every fucking thing else, to lead to a life that has minimal chronic illness, disease, and communicable disease in it. Like you don't burden yourself with ill health, and then you don't burden the healthcare system. So that's a great question, though. I really can understand the people that feel their bodies full of junk and then do not exercise. Maybe it's because they're school. I mean, possibly it's societal right now. It really is. But I just wanted to talk with everybody about that real quick. I really did. I want to make sure everybody understood, like, I'm not trying to fucking hurt anybody's feelings. It just so happens that the topics I need to talk about is that might hurt people's feelings. You know, like, don't be such fuck ups. Like, take your life into your own fucking hands. Lose some fucking weight. Like, this is not. I mean, this is not fucking rocket science. Like, we are just at a stage where, like, if you can't see that society is literally trying to propagate being fucking unhealthy as okay, and we'll take care of you. Like, I'm sorry, but somebody seeing Tess Holliday on the magazine cover, or Lizzo, or any of these fucking people that they're putting on magazine covers lately, and saying, well, that's great, she's pretty, good job, blah, 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 whatever, blah, 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 but she is fucking morbidly obese, and that is unhealthy. And then people freaking out about it, like, I'm sorry, but, like, that's like saying, like, look, the sun came up today, it's a very nice sun and everything like that, but it's hot, and then getting pissed off by saying it's hot. You know? Like, it's fucked up, people. I mean, like, it really is. It's very fucked up. Like, people need to fucking understand that shit. It's fucking crazy talk. Anyway, we're 20 minutes in, and it's just me ranting about fucking reality. So I did think that we would get to weight loss YouTube. Boom. So what we're going to do here, just go down. Weight loss success stories from 2 days ago. Study says weight loss can help reduce colorectal something, from colorectal cancer. It's just so fucking real. Like, I mean, like, I don't understand why this is even an issue.
Disney Plus, home of the biggest blockbusters, and coming this month.
We're going to turn that down so we don't need to fucking listen to the ad, which will probably happen fairly often because I'm not paying YouTube extra money to not hear fucking ads. It's just ridiculous. Oh, here we go.
Turn to a new study about colorectal cancer. It's one of the most common cancers, and researchers from the University of Maryland found that weight loss was associated with lower risk of a condition that can lead to the disease. Our medical contributor, Dr. Darren Sutton, joins us now. And Dr. Sutton, walk us through the major.
By the way, I do really believe that in the next year or so, weight loss will become a very large thing. Like, it will be discussed often because it is a way for them to make money off of that. Like, it is how that they've kind of, like, the pharma industry, with the help of their employees known as the government, have helped make people sicker. They've planted the crop, and the crop has grown immensely, and now they're going to take advantage and start bringing in the crop.
Major findings.
Good morning, George. So obesity has been long known to be a risk factor for the development of colorectal cancer, but
So this new development that they're now packaging as a new development is actually an old development.
the impact and association of weight loss is not really clear. Up until now, researchers from the University of Maryland have provided more insight into this. They evaluated over 17,000 men and women, and they looked at the association of weight changes with the development of something called colorectal adenomas.
In other words, in body positivity terms, they fat shamed them.
These are small growths in the colon that can be associated with an increased risk of colon cancer. So let's just look at these numbers. They found that weight loss in adulthood of approximately 1 pound over 5 years was associated with a 46% reduced risk of colorectal adenomas, and the results were particularly significant among the overweight and obese, data showing that the same amount of weight loss contributed to a 61% reduced risk in this group.
61% reduced risk for colorectal cancer just by losing a little bit of weight if you're obese or morbidly obese. That's where we're at. I mean, that's fucking crazy talk, you know? Weight loss is all in your head. We're not going to give Mr. Drew a fucking thing here. I'm just going down. This is 1 year. What we're going to do is we will filter this by this month. Okay, we already did that one. Jeremy Ether, 4 things nobody tells you about fat loss. Well, I just woke up from a good night's sleep, so I'm very, very, very well rested and don't need a nap. So we won't watch Jeremy Ether today. If that upsets a few of you, I'm sorry. He does an excellent job of reading studies aloud, but he is boring as fuck to me, and always has been. I said that before. I made a video joking about that, and his fucking fans went fucking crazy. Jeremy Ether sounds like he's just reciting PubMed articles, which is a huge portion of what he fucking does, in a very boring way. I'm not trying to, like, if that's his stick, great, but, you know, I'm not saying I'm from what I've understood, his articles are pretty his videos are pretty to the fucking letter. He's just boring as fuck. I don't get it, you know. What I ate to lose almost 42 pounds. Meal plan. How long is that video? Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Becky Gillespie, over 50, speed weight loss with ETRE. Melt your fat away. Top 0 calorie foods for fast weight loss. This has 67,000 fucking views. 0 calorie foods.
There used to be a time when I would ever...
What the fuck? A 0 calorie food.
Only 20 0-calorie foods, low-calorie foods for weight loss. दोस्तों अगर पिछले 1-2 साल को देखा जाए तो एक वायरस के चलते हम सबकी जिंदगी बिल्कुल बदल चुकी है। हम एक ओबेसोजेनिक एनवायरनमेंट में रहने लगे हैं। आजकल जिससे पूछो सबका वजन बढ़ा हुआ है। क्यों?
Nope. Huh. See, I've actually interviewed Dr. Proctor, but I don't follow the 1,000-pound sisters because I like keeping my brain cells. That always amazes me. Like, and I applaud her if she's actually not weighing in. These shows lie like a motherfucker, by the way. They just bullshit lie. So she's probably weighing in daily or something like that. And I'm not saying Dr. Proctor lies, by the way. I've interviewed him. I like Dr. Proctor a lot. I think he's one of the very few people that does bariatric surgery. They insist upon counseling and all sorts of shit. So I think he does it as good as anybody, and he views it the same way I view it. I believe as more of a last resort than as like a cosmetic thing. You know.
I avoid the scale because then I'm focused on the number going down.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Avoiding the scale because you end up getting focused on the number versus the actual habits and the actual lifestyle that's a very good practice right there.
And if I see it going up, it's going to make me depressed and want to eat more.
Exactly. That is fucking excellent. That is fucking excellent. Somebody has sat down and talked with her, and she has sucked it all in. That's for fucking sure. And this is just, I don't know, because I don't really fucking watch this fucking show, so this is just my spot thing. But that mentality, and I don't even know if she follows it through to fruition, but that mentality is the fucking proper mentality. It absolutely, like being morbidly obese makes it very hard. It has fucks with people's hormones. Like, people need to remember that obesity and fat is in fact an organ. She's lost quite a bit of weight. I don't know if she's lost like what she should have lost for getting gastric bypass surgery though. I mean, gastric bypass surgery buys you a year or a year and a half of extremely quick weight loss. It does not buy permanent weight loss. It buys a year and a half of extremely quick weight loss that oftentimes after about a year and a half, the person starts to stabilize out and or regain, especially if they have not changed their habits. That's the fucked up thing right there. What she just did is a very dangerous thing. I was treating my body poorly, but we were doing this. Like, that's bad. Okay, like, at no point in time, like, you should build a structure for yourself. You should build a weight loss structure, a health structure. You should build a life for yourself that can be maintained and or adjusted depending on what you got going on. Like, at no point in time you should be like, well, you know, guess what? I'm doing this right now, so I'm going to eat McDonald's. Like, that's bullshit. Because when they say doing bad, when an obese person says I've been doing bad, they've been eating like shit. Like, that's just reality.
Oh, you can't cook at the new house, so you had to do takeout.
So
You didn't have to do takeout. You could have gone and picked something up from the grocery store and eaten it every fucking day. You could have gone and picked up a rotisserie chicken. You could have gone and picked up some sliced beef. You could have done a billion fucking things besides having, takeout food. Especially, and this is no shit, if you have had trouble. If you have had trouble with your weight, if you have been 400 fucking pounds before, if you have been so big that you were not able to have normal bodily functions like conceive a baby, things like that. If you have had trouble like cleaning yourself, wiping your own ass, tying your shoes, if you have had trouble like where you have made yourself so big that you have had physical issue, you should treat your weight like you treat sobriety if you're an alcoholic. Like, you should treat your weight as a very fucking important. You should treat your health. Everybody should treat their health as the most important thing they fucking have next to their family, in my opinion. Like, I don't understand why we don't. Like, it's just a thing. Like, we just act like we can fucking keep abusing. I did it too. I acted like I could keep lifting heavy weight and eating to get stronger as if I was immortal. It was fucking stupid foolishness. It was foolishness. And there lies an issue, okay? That lies an actual issue. I think I did pretty good compared to being completely fat as fuck. I would fucking hope so. I would certainly fucking hope that you did really fucking well. I would certainly fucking hope that you have lost 100 pounds. You had a huge portion of your fucking stomach cut out. I would certainly fucking hope so. You know? That's fucking crazy talk. It is. I mean, fucking insane. Fucking insane. I'll be the meanie. She was 400 pounds when the process started 2 years ago, and is still at 275 pounds. The show documented her eating all sorts of unhealthy foods after surgery. It is what it is. She should. I mean, your stomach is a quarter of the fucking size, or a third of the fucking size. She should abso-fucking-lutely absolutely be under 200, like around 200 pounds. Fucking crazy talk, you know? Tammy's now back in rehab, apparently, and has lost 100 pounds because she is inpatient. She has had serious breathing problems and almost died. What the fuck? She lost 115 pounds in a month. Was she sedated, or she was on life support for most of it? That makes sense. 115 pounds, what's scary, it takes time to unlearn bad behavior. It does. But like people that are that big, that's what. Here's the thing: if you are so big you can't function, you might be a candidate for fucking weight loss surgery. In my mind, I just think it should be used very fucking sporadically. It is not a fucking small thing to have a huge portion of your stomach amputated, because that's what it is. It fucking really is. And I know that this is something that the fat acceptance community talks about too. Like, you shouldn't have to cut out parts of your stomach for society. I agree. You do need to cut. You may, if you are 500 pounds and can't stop eating, need to cut out portions of your stomach so you fucking live, so they don't start cutting off other parts of you. Because if you continue to be 400 or 500 fucking pounds, and eat the way that you need to maintain or get bigger from there, you are going to have parts of you fucking lopped off at some point in time, likely. You are going to suffer. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're a 400-pound person, you are suffering. It is not a question, you know? That's insane. See if I've missed any questions that are worth it. I'm going to shoot down to the end here. Okay. Fucking, that's horrible. Okay, we're going to go back to this now. I'm going to see if I can find another one.
I'm constantly chasing down clients for payment. Invoicing with Xero is a breeze. Just send online invoices
We're going
and get paid
to...
up to twice as fast when you add the Pay Now button.
This is Kelty O'Connor?
It's accounting.
We've almost gone to the point where someone wants to lose weight to be healthier. They're demonized. Guys have to look like Victoria. Girls have to look like Victoria's Secret model. You're thin with a six-pack with boobs, and like that body type that never exists. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my brand new series, Unbox.
I'm just going to say, she doesn't talk like that. I have it on 1.5 speed. So people talk too slow for me.
Lately, I've been creating like haul videos, unboxing videos, try-on videos, and at the same time, wanting to make a podcast. And I had this aha moment. I'm going to combine this. So hear me out what this series is going to be. We're going to be unboxing some fun things for you guys. Doing some try-ons. Wow. Unbox some controversial or exciting.
The unboxing of things, like sitting in front of a fucking group of people, your audience, and unboxing shit, has got to be one of the weirdest things I've fucking seen. Like, it's such a strange thing, this social media popularity thing. Like, I'm not famous by any stretch of the imagination, but people do recognize me and shit like that. And, you know, out and about occasionally, I find that rather odd. I find watch me open a box and see what's in it so you can see my reaction to it shit very odd. I find it a societally weird fucking thing. I really do.
Or trending topics. Today, weight loss. Make it fun and exciting for you guys. Each time, I'm going to give away one of the boxes. There's this big box, and this big box. And I know you selfishly want me to give away this one and this one. But fun fact, this one is worth more than both of them combined.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
There'll be a giveaway during the video on how to win this. Go clean your house, go on your hot girl walk, do what you want to do, play this in the background, or watch me unbox things. And let's talk about weight loss. What brought me to want to talk about this is a while ago I did a YouTube community poll and asked you guys, what is your goals? Is it lose weight, gain muscles, performance, A high percent of people's was weight loss. Why I was kind of confused is, okay, that's people's goals. At the same time, it also feels like people aren't allowed to say that is actually their goals. I don't hear anyone talking about that. Where the confusion is specifically, a lot of people are voting for weight loss and all they had to do was click and it was anonymous. But as soon as I had a one-on-one interaction or read the comments or DMs, I very seldomly get people saying weight loss is their goal.
I noticed this also, just to be real. People, I mean, if you pulled everybody, like here's the thing, if you hooked everybody up to a lie detector and said, if I could magically make you not obese tomorrow, people would fucking go for it. I mean, that's the vast majority of people go for it. It's obvious, we know, it's like this, it's what I keep saying right now. We have this big societal lie that's going on. We have a bunch of people who, for some reason, society has started caring more about hurting their feelings than hurting them. That's the fucking issue. Society cares more about hurting people's feelings than actually hurting the person. So in order to avoid hurting somebody's feelings, we will allow them, we will not mention, we will allow them to live in a fantasy fucking world where we clearly know that they are full of fucking shit. We clearly know that being fat as fuck and eating in the way that's going to keep them fat as fuck is in of itself disordered. Like, we know that they know that them eating McDonald's 3 times a fucking day is not good for their health. We know that they know this, and they know that we know that they know this. But yet we still tell them, you're just fine. You know, because the companies that fucking put out the burgers and then put out the fucking heart medication and then put out the fucking all sorts of other shit that take care of the person who eats McDonald's 3 times a day, they want people to spend this money on that shit. They want people to keep consuming that shit. And society has been convinced, because crazy enough, these companies also are in charge of all the advertising and shit like that and convince people that it's okay. But we all of a sudden have convinced ourselves that we should not inform these people, that the last thing we want to do is hurt their little fucking fifis by saying, hey, you eat McDonald's 3 times a day is not just bad for you, but it's pretty bad for society, as we are clearly sick as fuck as people, and we are clearly burdening our hospital system in the vast majority due to people shoving this fucking crap in their fucking faces and pretending that it is not going to affect their long-term health. Like, we are literally at that stage in society where people overtly, deep down, know, they understand that losing weight from a morbidly obese state is, in fact, healthy for them. Healthier than what they're fucking doing. They know that they fucking could. We know this huge societal lie that we somehow fucking, we pander to fucking people with by openly stating that some people just can't lose weight no matter what they eat. That is such an incredibly openly societal lie. I cannot fucking get over it. And then people are like, oh yeah, hypothyroidism. Fuck, nobody cannot lose weight. Nobody. If you can, and I've said this multiple times before because this is one of the dumbest arguments I've ever fucking heard, and I hear it all the fucking time. If you think you cannot lose weight, you should go on the show alone or something like that, where like they drop you off in the middle of the woods, there's $1 million fucking prize. If you think you cannot lose weight, you should go on that show. Because all you got to do from there is start a fire, build a hut, and hunker the fuck down. If you don't need to procure food, you can just fucking chill. I mean, seriously, you can just fucking chill. Make sure you get firewood, make sure you get water, make sure you have those things. But if you can just not eat and not lose weight, you'll win the fucking show, and it's $1 million. Why the fuck wouldn't you? If you are a person who truly believes that no matter how little you eat, you could not lose weight, you should win $1 million on that fucking show. You should, at the very least, instead of being a fucking horribly selfish person who has the key to stopping world starvation locked in your body, you should at least let scientists study you so as they can figure out how you can actually break the laws of fucking physics by not having to eat food and still not losing weight. By no matter how little you eat, you just can't lose weight. You should have scientists study you to unlock the key to solving world starvation. That's how stupid that line of fucking conversation is. People realize that. That's how moronic that bullshit is. It is unfucking believable. I agree with this woman. I see it all the time. People will choose, they want to lose weight, they know they need to lose weight, but society, the way we have it set up, the very second that people even start talking about weight loss, it is some sort of phobic. You are either fat phobic, or you're racist, or you're this, or you're that. Shut the fuck up, people. Shut your fat ass up and get there faster. Nobody is trying to shame you. You are shaming your motherfucking self. If you think that society thinks you being sick as fuck, making yourself higher risk for all sorts of fucking diseases, using up more resources than what a person of a lean state would, both in food, transportation, fuel, heat, clothing, using more, consuming more. You are the biggest consumers there are. Not one morbidly obese person can say that they are pro-climate, like they're pro-climate, like trying to cure climate change. Not one. Not fucking one. You cannot be taken seriously when you talk about reducing carbon emissions when you're fat as fuck. You cannot possibly be taken seriously. I mean, people need to get there faster too. We have tell these societal lies to each other. That's what political correctness is, and I've warned about this for years. Political correctness is institutionalized lying to one's face to try to make yourself feel better by not hurting their feelings. That's literally what it is. It is literally institutionalized lying is political correctness. It absolutely is. Political correctness is making sure that nobody has their feelings hurt, when in fact, when people do stupid, fucked up shit to themselves, others, society, we should point out that it's stupid, fucked up shit. It's kind of fucking crazy about it.
Like they're doing it behind closed doors. They're not actually saying that's their goal. It's like, oh, damn, I want to lose weight, but I don't want people to know I want to lose weight.
We're gonna let this go through. I can't stand the unboxing. You know what? I can't do it. Like, no offense to her, because so far I'm with her, but I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking get there. So We've got about 15 minutes left. We'll do some, we will do some fucking conversation. My obese friend in uni wanted every blood thyroid test possible before she would admit that she just ate badly. She got there in the end, though, and lost like 4-ish stones last I checked. That's fucking amazing. So that's something like 60-some pounds. It's amazing. Like, here's the thing, though, because even if, like, you get every thyroid test possible, like, no matter what, like, start with your nutrition. Like, I do this all the time. Like, if your nutrition, like, some people, and no shit, this fucking sucks, okay? But if you have hypothyroidism, you need to be very fucking particular about your fucking health. There's something, what I don't understand is when somebody has one of these issues, they have one of these disorders or diseases, PCOS, hypothyroidism, some other shit, or they're on a medication that possibly causes them to gain weight, they don't fucking take it seriously enough afterwards. They still fucking end up, like, literally fucking, like, eating like shit. Like, it's when they should watch their health the most. It's like when they should watch their health the absolute fucking most is when they know they already have something fucked up with them, you know? Just so everybody knows, I'm going to put this in again, this is our coaching stuff, this is stuff going on. But that's when they should fucking literally be the most fucking diligent, is when they know they've got something else wrong with them. You think your thyroid isn't working and you're going to eat like shit. It's fucking, I mean, that's pretty fucking, that's self-harmish, you know? Very important regarding your health condition, don't give up your health. Exactly. 5-mile lunchtime walk, out fucking standing. Wow, you got you live. Oh, thank you very much, Brenzo. Fucking, how the fuck are you doing? Has anyone fasted here? What is usually the time you fast? I fast every day. I don't eat anything until probably like 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Anything. So I fast every fucking day, and my results are I get to eat larger meals in a smaller window period of time to make myself feel satiated, and it helps me, you know, manage my hunger. And I focus on my hydration first, which everybody really should do. Everybody should focus on their hydration first, just to be real. But I normally eat within anywhere from a 4 to 6 hour window every single day. Every single fucking day. Morning, how you doing, Brefford? And greetings from Brazil. What's up, motherfucker? But I normally eat in a very small window. So I'm going to take questions for the next 10 minutes, and then I'm going to fucking be off for the day. Not off. I'm going to make some videos, and I got fucking writing to do, and I have fucking all sorts of shit. 70 pounds down. Motherfucker. Where's that at? Boom. That's a fucking hero right here. That's a fucking hero. 70 pounds down. Keep at it, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Yay, made it to alive. I'm just back from the gym. Lost almost 30 kilograms down. 7 more to go. Great fucking job, Natalie. Great, Natalia, not Natalie. Natalia. My apologies, and great fucking job. Also, what a fucking hero looks like right here. That's what a fucking hero looks like. Fucking amazing work. That's fucking like 66 pounds down. That's fucking amazing. I stop eating around 7 p.m. and then eat something at noon the next day. That's pretty fucking solid. How do you stay motivated? Motivation is a fleeting bitch. That's the fucking thing. Like, you can be like, I get motivated to do different types of workouts throughout the course of the fucking year because I do things in like kind of like a cycle. But my health is dedication. It's not motivation. Motivation for your health is fruitless. Motivation for athletic goals is very necessary. Motivation for your health should be not wanting to fucking die. Motivation for your health, I'll tell you this, if you are not motivated, if you are morbidly obese and you are not motivated in losing weight, look up diabetic foot amputation, press enter, and click to the fucking images. Look up diabetic neuropathy. Click the images. Change your life. If you are not motivated to be healthy, you are not looking the fuck around. The problem with society and the way it is, the problem with political correctness, is that people should be way more fucking motivated to lose weight. And I mean way fucking more motivated. If they knew what the problems actually were, if they had to be faced with it every fucking day, if they absolutely understood that eating the way they're going to fucking eat in some fucking way hurts them all the fucking time, they would be fucking motivated. That is the problem, right? That is the absolute fucking problem with political correctness and this bullshit, is that it does not show people the reality of obesity. If we actually wanted people to be motivated to be healthy, we would show them the negative outcomes instead of pasting it on every fucking magazine cover how 300 pounds is somehow fucking healthy. It's just this open fucking societal lie. I mean, what the fuck? If we really wanted to motivate society to be healthy, we would not lie to society by fucking making it seem like being obese is perfectly fine. We would show people the fucking reality. How, like, anybody that can say it's not dangerous, in the last 2 years, people that did the majority of the passing away were very elderly people. Average age of 78 years old was for everybody. The average age was 78 years old. More people over the age of 75 passed away than under the age of 75. Way more, by many, 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 many times. Elderly people and fat people. That's who passed away. If they really cared about your fucking health, if they really cared about public fucking health, they would be unfattening the fucking world. They would be begging people to lose weight. If for some fucking reason they actually wanted to protect the healthcare fucking system, they would be begging people to unfatten themselves. Begging them. If this was all for the public good, if it was actually for the health and well-being of the people, they would be begging people to unfatten themselves. 86% of all healthcare burden is chronic illness related. I mean, 86% of all healthcare burden is chronic illness related. What's 80% of cardiovascular disease is lifestyle related, chronic illness. 90% of all type 2 diabetes, chronic illness, and diseases that come from it are lifestyle related. 50% of all cases of strokes, 35% of all cases of fucking cancer. Like Biden was talking about yesterday, I did a video about it. He's talking about how he's going to reduce cancer by 50% in 25 years. How the fuck are you going to do this without talking to people about their fucking lifestyles? Like, 13 different types of fucking cancer are more prevalent in obese people than smokers. It's just fucking silliness. It's so fucking ridiculous how at some point in time we somehow think that it's not going to be a fucking issue. Like we'll talk about anything we can besides being fat as fuck. Like, people, you must fucking get there. You absolutely just must fucking get there. It's kind of fucking crazy. Best way to cut cravings, the best chances to do it, in my opinion, is to eat the nutrition rather than eat for taste. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I love everything I fucking eat. I really do. I love steak. I love fucking... I've even started eating pork again lately. I mean, all that shit. I love how I eat. You need to fucking like how you eat. I mean, you need to not hate it. That's for fucking sure. And that's the problem with diets. People end up fucking hating them. You know? They end up fucking really, really, really hating the diet, and then it becomes this on and off switch. I'm on my diet, I'm off my diet, I'm on my diet, I'm off my diet. You know, you don't fall off of a lifestyle. You just treat yourself like shit from it. Like, the problem is in how we fucking frame shit. You know? The problem is that we frame shit as if some of this shit that people eat is actual food. It's ultra-processed food products. You know, McDonald's is not food. McDonald's is a food product. Okay, I mean, it's absolutely not. Burger King, McDonald's, like, fast food is not food. It's food products. Food is a steak. Food is a bell pepper. Food is a potato. Food is like a squash. You know, like, if you can process it by cutting it up and then putting it over flame, that's fucking food. If you can take it from its original state, if I have a cow and I fucking knock the cow down, kill the cow, skin the cow, cut off a fucking section of the meat and throw it on a fire, if it takes that amount of minimal processing, that's food. If I can yank a potato out of the ground, wash it, peel it, drop it in boiling water and cook it. That's food. If I have to take 52 fucking ingredients and put it in, like, how many ingredients are in one Big Mac? Like, how many fucking ingredients are in one fucking Big Mac? It's got to be dozens. Between the cheese, the bread, the meat, the dressing. I mean, how many ingredients go into a Big Mac? You know? It's fucking... Fast food is legal drugs the government profits from. That's very fucking true. And then the pharmaceutical industry does the fucking same thing. I mean, the pharmaceutical industry is amazing. Amazing. They will make drugs to mimic the fucking mimic the actions of street drugs and then sell them as if they're not still drugs, as if they're medicine. It's fucking sad. I saw the average waist for U.S. women is 38 inches yesterday. Waist. And then video said clothing sizes industry would cater to this because it is the normal and we all come in different sizes. It's fucking sad. That is fucking sadness. I can't stand fast food. Fast food is disgusting. I love cooking my own meals. That's great. Great for fucking you. Much like you, I don't think this is about public health at all. Do you think it's just about money, Alan? It seems to be a lot more. If it's about money, it's about control. I mean, because that's the fucking thing. Like, the masses are being herded. Here's the food we want you to eat that we know will result in X, Y, Z, an X number of you being in poor health. So then you can consume these pharmaceutical products. You know, they kind of herd people into what they want to eat. Like fucking, not too long ago, they were literally making it seem like if you went to a farmer's market, you were like an alt-right person. Like you were like some sort of like almost terrorist for fucking going to farmers markets. That was like 6-7 months ago. Like I remember when I used to go to farmers markets before all this crazy shit, and people accused me of being some fucking tree hugger. Like it was a massively liberal fucking thing to do to keep going to farmers markets instead of fucking grocery stores. Like what the fuck? And now it's some sort of fucking like you're a conspiracy theorist by going to fucking farmers markets. Fucking crazy. Crazy. So what it is, I mean, the population is openly being fed like the approved upon foods. Like how do we even fucking get to the point where McDonald's is allowed to fucking sell shit to focus towards kids? Like, I mean, when you think about it, like the fucking Happy Meal, like if you feed your kid nothing but fucking Happy Meals, you're a horrible fucking parent. It's fucking crazy. I mean, that's fucking insanity. So they herd people in and they push the foods that they want, convenience, this and that. I mean, they closed down every fucking thing. All the little mom and pop restaurants, you literally could fucking get, like DoorDash was literally fucking the fast food restaurants and the big chain restaurants, you know? So that's control. And then the outcome from that control ends up being ill health. And then they have money made off that too. Fucking crazy. Fit is the minority. Fit is the vast minority. That like very teeny minority. Like got to be in the single digit percentages of people. Being fit is you are a very small percentage of people in America because we do have like probably 80% of the population is overweight, at least overweight. Well, in my estimation, well over 50% of the population by now is obese. 42.5% was a 2018 number. The data was gathered in from 2016 to 2017, published in 2018 at 42.5%. So those numbers are close to like fucking 8 years old. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking insanity. So if you extrapolate it out, what would have normally been gained, we were probably in the upper 40s by 2020, and then we had the great fattening of 2020. There's no fucking way we're not over 50% obesity, right? So over 50% obesity, over 80% overweight, and then you have 20% of the people left. A good fucking 15%. We have some people that are underweight, which is unhealthy, which is a very small percentage of people nowadays. But then we have a huge portion of people that just happen to be at a fucking healthy weight, in the healthy weight range, that are in fact treating their body like shit and unhealthy. They just don't eat a lot of shitty food. They just eat shitty food, just not a lot of it, to make themselves obese. And they have poor lifestyle habits. They drink, they smoke, they do all sorts of shit. So the being fit is a very, very, very small minority. It needs to get much bigger, but it's a very small minority. That's why they were also able to be like, hey, this cold is dangerous. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know many fucking fitness or fit people that fucking paused. I mean, a few of them that came out because they wanted to fucking make sure that they stayed popular and they're social justice warriors and mask and this and that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they fucking, like, literally showed themselves to be, like, just pandering to their fucking audience. Hey, guys, gals, non-binary pals, bullshit fucking weak-ass motherfuckers. I mean, but in retrospect, it's a very small fucking percentage of people. Very, very, very small. Anyway, we are over 1 hour. I am going to be on at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, people. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. I was thinking about doing this thing where I would invite some of you on camera with me to ask questions live. So be prepared if that's one of you. I may do that for a while tomorrow. I may do that every Friday, but every Friday we're going to talk more about what we can do to actually help you guys. Like, so it is basically going to be Q&A with a possible, like, just a focus on a particular thing about health. So tomorrow we shall be all about you motherfuckers. So please do fucking come in. And Rebecca, I see you just, not Rebecca, but somebody just joined. Sarah, I'm very sorry. We're almost an hour in. Just checked in 2021, 63% of the UK was past obese, but those numbers were collected early. Like, and I just think it's higher, way higher than that. Ways to minimize muscle loss during fat loss phase or while doing a lot of cardio. Eat proper nutrition with a focus on protein, and then fucking realize you need to do one thing at a time. That is one of the things that fucking dudes are always like, well, I don't want to lose my muscle mass. Motherfucker, I mean, like, let's be real. What most people think is muscle anyway is a huge portion of fat. Like, it's time like, focus on getting healthy first and then worry about your athleticism. That's my biggest fucking piece of advice. Anyway, I'm going to end it on that. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope to see everybody tomorrow. And again, just real quick, we have our specials that we do. This is a live special. I'll keep it live for a couple minutes after, or about 15 minutes after the thing ends. We also have a 30-minute consultation, gives you access to the app for a month for free, 30-minute consultation with me. And then it is all the pre-recorded and live yoga, hit style training, walking that Crystal does with everybody. You get access to pretty much the entire app. Hope everybody has a great fucking day. God damn.